morning everyone, it's Rob at Next Truck Sales, and I'd like to introduce you to our 2014 Volvo Day Cab. It features a 455 Volvo D13, a 13-speed manual with 355 rear axle ratio, 13, 2, and 40 axles. I'll take you through the truck, show you some of the features, show you some of the things that we're going to do to it, and explain a little bit about the process if you happen to be watching this video and you're in the US and you're interested in buying this truck, which is currently sitting in Canada. So let's have a look here. Got a little bit of a deer bumper here. This is for small animals, not moose, but a deer will save your bumper and hood somewhat. Overall condition, decent body-wise. Typical bumps on the corners of Volvos. Those parts are replaceable if that's important to you. But this is a price point truck, right? So there comes a point where you don't want to spend too much money on making it perfect because it's a 10-year-old day cab. So let's have a look here. You'll see a little bit of body damage has been repaired on the sides. The fairing extenders have been repaired with carriage bolts. Pretty common repair. A 100-gallon fuel tank on this side, 75 on the other. Most important, I want to draw your attention just to the surface corrosion on the back wall of the cab. You can see some bubbling. It's not terrible, but I do want to bring it to your attention because that's really the biggest complaint with Volvos when they get older is corrosion on the cab. Have a look here. The doors are in decent shape. There's some surface corrosion here. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Nothing on the bottom of the door, which is pretty typical. And we've got some bubbling here. Okay, structurally sound, cosmetically not so great. I'll take you. I'm going to get this hood up here. Let you have a look underneath. We'll get it running in a minute. Let you have a listen. For now, I just want to show you without the engine running because it does get quite noisy and you can't hear me talk. So have a look here. We've got a Firestone steer, 11R22.5, 16 ply, so that gives you the full 13.2 rating. Spring front. You've got probably 90% tread on that. Volvo D13, 455 horse. Looks like the hood was left open or we had certainly some snow come through. So once we get this engine running, I'm sure that's going to melt water down the bottom. I will get this oil filler cap off for you once we get it started and let you have a look at the blow-by to see what kind of life expectancy is left in this engine. Volvos typically will run up to 1.2, 1.5 million miles without really needing an overhaul. They may have other issues going on, but certainly not an overhaul. They don't wear out. So have a look here. We've got another Firestone that's in decent shape over here. So we've got no leaks over here. We've got good coolant level. It looks like it's just about to be changed. Over here we've got an oil leak. We'll get that dealt with. Looks like a block heater, oil pan heater. We're going to sell this truck with no leaks and no lights, so that will be rectified. We haven't put it through the shop yet. We will also do a fresh service, and we're going to do a fresh DOT inspection. So it'll get a fresh sticker on the door. It's not current right now. Having a look here, this is a 205 wheelbase. Okay, a little bit longer than your average day cab. Here, drive tire wise, we've got a Virgin Michelin XDN2, probably 40% tread. We've got a mismatched recap Michelin XDHT retread. Here we've got one that's just about as smooth as a baby's bum. That tire's going to need changing out. And we've got another one here, Bridgestone, that is probably 30%. So kind of a mismatch of tires. Standard axle locks, so the power divider only. Disc brakes at the back. Frame is in good shape. Have a look here. You can see there's some surface corrosion obviously, but cosmetically it looks bad, but structurally it's sound. Holland 3500 sliding fifth wheel. That's got lots of life left in it. Volvo air suspension. Over on this side we've got recaps. That one maybe is a Virgin. Nonetheless, they're around 30%. And these are 30%. So mismatched tires are going to be needing to be done obviously fairly soon, but it's a price point truck and that's what we're offering here that runs good. 75-gallon fuel tank over here. Have a look here. Obviously some body damage been repaired, pretty typical again, and just to get you a better look at the corrosion on the cab. Okay, I'm gonna have to get inside this truck fairly soon because my hand is frozen, so let's get inside and have a look and listen to the inside and get this engine running. Now, like I said, I did have it running for 10 minutes. It fired right up. So let's have a look here. We've got, what do we got? 455, 1850 torque. That's an eco torque, so that's going to give you 1550 torque with your accelerator pedal, 1750 torque on cruise control, a 13.2, 40-pound rear with a 355 rear axle. And this truck is compliant with US EPA and, have a look there, US EPA and California. I can't hold my hand up there any longer. It's just too cold. My apologies. Have a look here. Multi-adjustment seat. Okay. Get this seat door shut. Let my hand thaw out slightly, and we'll get this thing to start. So, here we go. 576,000 miles. Fires right up. Love it. Okay. So, again, left brake lights open circuit. We're going to do the DOT, so all those issues will be fixed up. So let's let it go through its thing. Take the key out of the cup holder. So what do we got here? We got Bluetooth audio, we got steering wheel audio controls. Okay, we've got power windows, power mirrors. We do not have power locks. We've got heated mirrors. We got work lights. And if you look here, you'll see, so there's no codes on the engine. That code is simply for the brake lights or some sort of a label. It's not going to give you that. So if you go into, I'm not sure if it's going to cooperate here. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Actually, if I shut it off and then I start it up again, I think it gave the code. It was a brake light code or something. Let's have a look. Let's see what it says. Left brake light. So left brake light is out. Bluetooth audio, Cobra, Bluetooth CD radio, standard axle lock, suspension dump, sliding fifth wheel, traction control turn off, trailer brake, okay, non-air ride passenger seat, and a little bit of wear on the headliner, starting to kind of come down a little bit, not terrible. Over here, see if I can get a good look at that, kind of the same, not as bad. Looks like it had a button there for the ceiling, would have matched up with that one, that's missing. Overall decent, man. Let's have a listen to this thing run. That's the important part, right? You're buying this truck for what's under the hood. So, let's have a listen. It runs good. I'm going to take the oil filler cap off. I'm going to let you have a listen to the engine run. I'm also going to show you what kind of blow-by is coming out of this engine. And if you don't see a lot of blow-by, we can be reasonably confident that we've got a fair bit of life expectancy left in this truck. So to me, the engine sounds healthy. It started when it's cold. If you look at the temperature today here, and it's warmed up, minus 14 Celsius. That's not fun. So that's, truck started today. The fact that the truck started, in my mind, is a good indication to me. Engine's healthy, batteries are good, starter's good, injectors are good, compression is good. Trucks that don't start when it's cold, that's usually something is wrong in this. Usually a compression or injector issue. So I'm going to take the oil filler cap off. I'll let you have a look at the blow-by, and I'll take you through the engine. I see no oil leaking down the bottom. That extra stuff. This truck's coming with no leaks, so you don't need to worry about that. So probably this. Not sure if you could hear me because the engine was running and I forgot. It's hard to hear. All the oil leaks will be fixed on this engine. There is an oil leak coming from the oil filler pipe. That'll be rectified. Let's have a listen. Okay, so as mentioned before, we're selling the truck safety certified, no leaks. It'll complete a Force 3 Gen, no codes, no check engine lights, ready to go to work is the way this truck will be coming. We haven't prepared it yet, so caution that, you know, what you see in the video will be fixed, but nonetheless, I wanted to get this video up on the internet. So there you have it, 2014 Volvo day cab. It's Next Truck Sales. If you want to make a deal on this truck, feel free to give me a call. Our number is 844-489-8789. I hope to talk to you soon. Bye for now.